Guess who's back?
You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your two hosts, Trey and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
Get this shit started. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Unapologetic Podcast. Y'all know who it is. Trey the Nomad, Reg Prime Minister. Back here, another episode. I think it's 100th. So, man, what's good with you?
Man, cooling, dog. Neck hurt.
I see.
Neck hurt, bro.
For the audio listeners, y'all see Dre mobility right now.
Man, it's trash right now.
Turning.
Man. Bro, that white dude, bro, he made sure that he let me know that I was not going to be punking him in that paint till this morning, bro.
Yo, we played ball this morning.
Golly.
Getting that good workout in. When the last time you ran full speed?
The last time I ran full speed?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Like you just like at a sprint. I don't know when. Like,
early this year playing football.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I was overseas.
It might have been playing basketball in the last couple months or something. But yeah, that ain't something I normally do anymore. Like, we trash, dog. Trash. Niggas bro. Getting old.
Run full speed. I'm not running nowhere, man.
Fuck that. Hell no.
For what?
Oh goodness. Well, remember that used to be like almost an everyday thing when you was younger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like open up themselves, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, nah, bro.
Sir. On that court, I give you 2 or 3 good sprints, and I'm taking the next 3 or 4 off probably.
Well, the thing about it is, for me, I got a long stride, so 9 times out of 10, I don't really have to run fast to catch up with everybody anyway. Luckily, it's a gift and a curse, actually.
Have fun though, man. It's good to get back on the court and just some kind of exercise and playing ball, man. You know, especially growing up. Playing ball, it's probably used to do that shit every day.
Yeah.
Get off work, be in the gym, playing ball.
Well,
depending on where you station at too.
Yeah. Well, I'll say, I mean, not toot my own horn or toot yours, but we don't look bad, No. Considering.
Be washed up, yeah.
Yeah. Consider
not have played ball in a long time,
considering.
And be on that other side of 30 and 40, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely not a bad look.
Yeah. I just want to get in some of these. I can't wait to get in these old man leagues.
They got plenty here.
Getting some.
They got plenty here.
I'm getting some.
So
right up my alley, man. What's good though, man? What you anything new?
No, dog. Different toilet, same shit. Just rocking out with the fam, chilling, cooling, keeping my head above water, man. That's it, bro. I don't got too much. Oh well, I found out yesterday. I'm probably gonna see my my baby sister and my baby brother here in about the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
I haven't seen them, and they're both in Texas. I haven't seen them in so long, so they're gonna be pulling up in North Carolina. So that's something that's on my radar.
Okay.
That I might make that I will probably make happen.
That's good shit.
Yeah, dog. What's up with you?
Nothing. Nada, man. Chilling. Trying to stay out the way. That's it, man. I'll try to go to school. I'm gonna put this college money, this GI Bill to work. So
you should.
We'll see how that go.
Yeah.
So that's gonna force me to, outside of my, I'm not gonna say comfort zone, but just the box in general, because I really don't want to do it. But,
you are far removed from education.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest stickler on it either, but
I hear you.
And just for the simple fact that because I would consider myself successful, and you as well. And I know plenty of people that are, even more successful as us that don't even, shit. Some of them got GEDs,
right?
So I've said plenty of times before, I'll never tell anyone in order for them to be somebody or be successful, they have to go to school. They have to have a college education.
Well,
this after that.
I mean, I gave it a shot. I left, and then I got my degree later. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's something nice to obtain.
Yeah, like it don't mean nothing.
Mm-hmm. Right. So
for now,
and my mom, she went back to school.
Yeah.
Years later, and she just got her master's. I want to say 2 years ago she got it, and it's a master's. I mean, it ain't changed her job or nothing. My mom she's in her mid, she's 64. So, it's an accomplishment. It's definitely an accomplishment, so, so last week episode and the week before we were talking about like standards and preferences. And I had this question, because there were some things that we talked about, and what would we waive and what we wouldn't waive.
Yeah.
Weight. We didn't talk about weight.
Okay.
Is there
on weight?
Yeah. On this woman's size.
Tell me more.
Damn. Is there a political correct term?
But that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. You're talking about weight, but
a woman that's let's say heavy. We're gonna say heavy.
Plus size or something?
Is plus size is deceptive because she can have that slim waist
and crazy, and no playing those. All right,
some hips out and hips and ass out as well. And they be like, oh, she's plus size. Let's say, they're gonna hate me for this one. They're gonna hate me for this one. All right. Well, we go by American standards and European standards because they're kind of both the same.
Okay.
Somewhat obese, because they'll tell you obese is anybody that body fat percentage is maybe 25% or higher.
25 or higher, yeah. Are you asking me what my preference is?
Yeah. Is that waivable? If she's considered to be obese, she might not be obese, but the consideration as far as in the looks, a bigger woman, let's say she's 5'4", 5'5", 5'6", 200 plus pounds.
But how is it put together, though? I think it's about how it's put together, bro. I don't think the number really matters. Mm-hmm. I think it's about how it's all put together. I think, I think it's all about how it's put together. If it's put together well, then the number really doesn't make a difference.
All right, so when I think of put together, I would think of like, okay, is she fit? Like kind of, she don't have to be muscular. She might be toned and well put together, as you said, put together. Or you can tell she don't hit the gym. So we just talk about the woman. I guess let's say the woman that either one of them.
I just don't. With the
put
how about this? How about this? I'm gonna nip it in the bud for me. Mm-hmm. I am not a fan of sloppy.
Okay, so if she just wakes up,
looks
go to
like
work,
like don't.
That ain't it.
Not for me.
Me neither. Not at all.
Not for me.
Not at all. She don't have to be the most physically fit, but for my taste, my preference is, have put together. I guess that's the best. Yeah. That's the best term. Thinking about this, this was something I wasn't even. Where's this clip at? But yeah, I'm not going to do I can't see myself. Like I said, she don't have to be in the gym, but she has to be, I guess, have some kind of healthy appearance.
Okay, I can ride with that.
I think that's fair because I'm never the one that's going ask for something that I'm not trying to display or be myself either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not in the gym like I used to be.
Right.
But I am in some kind of shape, and I ain't talking about the round shape or just a shape. Damn, I want it. Where's this clip at? It was some woman on a podcast, and she said, we'll talk about it next episode. Yeah, that's what that was as far as in, I guess, the size of the woman. But so with that being said, too, she can be 5'5", 125, 120. That probably ain't nothing I really,
Oh, you can't. Yeah. I don't know if skinny mini is for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool on skinny mini. I don't know if I don't know. Have a little meat on you.
Yeah. And so I like somewhere in that in between. But I could do because I do. So to go back to, I do know some women are 200 plus that don't look it at all.
Yeah, me too. I saw a woman on Instagram earlier today that said she was 6'8", and she was loaded. Right, she was loaded, had everything. So I'm thinking to myself, she got to be all of like it. She at least 200, at least with a body like that, and was tough. So, like I said, take the numbers out of it for me.
Yeah.
As long as it's put together.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. As long as it's put together, and and it looks like it, because the appearance is everything. I guess we don't get into appearances. I don't got that's I don't know. What do you think about episode 100, man? How you feeling, man? Having 100 of these $8.
Again, which I talked about last week. It's a milestone. It's I enjoyed the episode. I felt like the feedback that I got, it was cool.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I mean it's behind us, and we're gonna keep the locomotive rolling, man.
My ass still looking for that thing, man. We're gonna do a little sports talk. Ain't much sports going on.
Right.
Ja Morant's comments on Mike.
Yeah. This generation is full of confidence, right?
Yeah.
Full of confidence. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? You should never want to say that somebody would fry you or you can't beat someone. But if I know somebody can bust my ass, I'm just gonna be honest about it. I'm gonna say I'm gonna give the best that I'm gonna do the best that I can against said person. It made the best man win, but I'm not gonna say that I would cook a great. Ain't no way.
Not at all.
Ain't no way.
But
and I fuck with y'all, man.
Yeah. You
wild out.
I think you could say, when you he's probably the only person that believed. Well, there's probably more that believed it, but I don't even think in his mind he really think that he's going to cook Mike.
He might though, man. These young boys different, dog.
And they are different.
And here's why: because the reality of it is that I don't understand why, but what I see that's trending is that, for whatever reason, the knock on Mike is that he didn't play against talented ball players.
So I hate that that theory. And I think we talked about it here a couple times. They'll say that some people be like, the competition was trash. He made, he played against mailman and garbage man, which ain't true. I think when you look at just the talent and the physical aspect of stuff, two of the guys dominating the league right now are not athletic like that at all. Joker and Luka.
Well, Luka, yeah.
They don't, they're not like
right
high flyers. They're not
right
physical. They're not super. They're not fast. Joker barely
get off the ground.
Yeah, get off the ground. Back-to-back MVP. Luka busting ass. So to say that a Chris Mullin couldn't be the same type of player, all-star caliber type player today, or Larry Bird or Stockton, or well, they say everybody. Karl Malone was a chump. Gary Payton was a chump. Ewing would give work these days. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of players. I think that a lot of these dudes these days make mailmen and trash men look like competition, in my opinion.
I don't know. The different era talk is crazy to me. I try not to get into it. I try not to get tied up into it, although it is hard being a sports fanatic, if you will. But the game was what it was at the time that Jordan played, right? So you can't knock him for being the best at his time, right? He's the best at his time,
right?
Until Ja Morant becomes the best in his era, which I don't see happening. Then what do you don't have a leg to stand on,
right? Why is that talk always so relevant in basketball versus the other sports? Because no one ever says like, man, Bo Jackson could not survive in this era. Bo Jackson wouldn't run for 100 yards a game, 150 yards a game. Barry Sanders would not do this. Like, no one says that. Jerry Rice wouldn't thrive against today's cornerbacks.
I think because it's about strength when it comes to football. It's about skill set, just like it is in basketball.
Speed. Well, not even necessarily speed, because Jerry Rice wasn't the fastest.
No, he was not. That's a good question, man. I guess they glorify their greats much more than basketball, man.
It seems. I think that's what it. It's a lot of comparison, and I don't get it, man. You want to take a shot of this shit?
We can take a shot. Get
this started.
No, I'm never gonna turn down a shot.
Oh, we got some. This is some.
That shit got a
bamboo.
That motherfucker got an X on it, nigga.
Yeah,
with a skull on it.
It is some Caribbean rum, I think. Or some kind of rum. No. They said this shit was made in Georgia. No, it says product of Barbados. Oh, okay, all right. But I got this recommendation from somebody that watched last week's episode, saw us, taking shots of the rum I have from Virgin Islands, and they recommended it.
Did you get that bottle?
Get the fuck no. I said something to Cherie about that shit, and before she watched the episode, she was like, "No, sir, no, sirski." I'm trying to get my game up, as far as in having me a stock. I was like, "We ain't gonna touch that shit,"
right?
But yeah, she wasn't having it.
Yeah,
that court was in that motherfucker tight.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah, she was not having that at all. Didn't want to have it. Wasn't gonna let me have it. I was like, "Damn, you can let me get one of the bottles." I said, "Nope."
See what we working with, man.
That ain't bad.
No, it ain't bad.
That ain't bad.
Cappuccino vibes.
That ain't bad. I'm tired of. Well, yeah, I think Mike would. John Moran have a long day, a very long day, a longer day than Mike would.
Yeah, I'm giving a nod to Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you're giving a nod to Mike because he is the GOAT in our generation? Honestly.
Well, so
does that play a part?
No.
Okay.
From the and I would look at the different time frame Jordans. I would say, 80 something to 90 Jordan,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe a 90 to 96 or 94 Jordan, maybe, and then a 94 to 98, 99, maybe. So because we grew up and we saw these like different stages of him. We saw the athletic Mike flying through the lane, could do, just about anything he wanted to on the court. Jumper wasn't the best,
right,
but could score in bunches.
Right.
Then we saw the more controlled Jordan when he started winning championships, and he wasn't the high flyer, but he was still, athletic and very athletic. And then we have the Jordan that was more paced, and that's when that, the fadeaway jumper came.
Right.
So I think if Josh seen that 84 to 88, 90 Jordan, I think it's gonna be terrible for Ja.
I agree.
It's gonna be because he was damn near like a freak of nature.
Yeah,
as far as in shit he was doing.
He was like Vince Carter.
Yeah, hanging in the air.
Like Vince Carter.
Yeah. And he was quick, played defense.
Right. Who, if you can give me one player, the most talented player you've ever seen in the NBA, who would it be?
Talented?
Yes.
It might be talented, and this includes athleticism too, right?
Yes.
Oh man, it might be Vince. Maybe
Vince. Okay.
Maybe T-Mac.
I'm talking about from top to bottom. I like that. T-Mac's a good one. T-Mac's a good one.
It's one of them for me. And I might give T-Mac more of a nod because of his size.
I like that one. I like T-Mac. Wow, I like that. Ever.
Yeah, as far as in everything put together.
Everything put together.
He was a scorer. He could play defense. He was super athletic.
Mm-hmm. Big dude.
Yeah, big dude, 6'9". Had a nice frame on him. It would probably be T-Mac.
It's crazy.
But I don't think he kind of lived up to that potential athleticism. He probably didn't live up to the potential, but he could have been, the championship ring always is a setback for a lot of these guys. But
so in their prime, how about that?
Okay, yeah. I'll go with T-Mac because he's one of those guys that's hard. I think is a tough day for anybody to stop.
Yeah.
I was about to say, think of KD with more athleticism, but KD shoots way better than T-Mac.
That's my pick, KD. My pick is KD.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
KD is my pick.
Okay.
Yeah, KD is my pick for sure.
I mean, not a bad one, at all. Brittany Griner pled guilty to charges. I don't think that's news.
Nope.
I think we expected people that I guess don't know too much about anything or they're not following or covering sports. It may have come to a surprise, like why, but that's the necessary steps that she has to take in order to, have the case expedited and, work a potential trade or swap or however, they do. Personally, I'm tired of hearing about it.
Is extradition on the table?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so. I looked. They showed this stat, and they said it's like over 10,000 American citizens that are in prison in foreign countries around the world.
I believe
that no one talks about, and
a
lot of them have way less petty crimes than Brittany Griner's.
I believe that.
Yeah. But we also have a lot in America too that a lot of foreign citizens, foreigners that are locked up in American prisons for crimes, and no one's working deals on it. It's just a whole interesting case, man. Well, I don't even think it's that interesting. I think, whatever. I'm not gonna comment. We'll see what happens once they start working everything. It's gonna be a while, I think. Anyway, I don't think what Russia wants, because they want the merchant of death, and as we said before, that's like
okay,
yeah, that's
the Lord of War himself.
Yeah. So it ain't happening.
My man nickname is the Merchant of Death, bro.
And you think y'all gonna get this motherfucker back?
The Merchant of Death. I mean, I know that's a cold ass nickname, but
yeah. The only thing I don't like, man, is so this could potentially, lead to other shit. Like just consider, you want to take a vacation somewhere to another country.
Yeah.
You do something dumb, right?
Okay.
You get locked up.
Okay.
Now, this could become an ongoing thing. Well, the US is like we can always make headlines by getting one of their guys. And you were sold on top of that too. So guess what? Now you're in a position to where you think that, hey, they need to get me out of here, or they need to trade for me, or whatever else. It could potentially put a target on your back, and just as American in general, because supposedly, I guess everybody's going to be outraged, or maybe not, because I mean, of course, Brittany Griner has a way bigger name than you, but are you any less of an American citizen or anything to her just because of a name?
I get where you're going.
And you can't tell a foreign country that either, though. They were like, well, fuck it, he did something bad. Like, hey, we're going to arrest his ass and let's negotiate.
Yeah, I get where you're going.
But I want to give a shout out to Sandra Douglas Morgan. Give us some claps.
All right.
First Black woman, and she is president of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yes, sir.
That's big.
Yeah.
Big.
Nice. Hey, look, easy on the eyes too.
Yeah.
Easy on the eyes.
And the thing is, because the NFL is hard to get in this club. This is a good old boys club.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of minorities involved outside of players.
Right.
And even coaches. Because you have what?
Agreed.
1-2 black coaches?
Head coaches?
Yeah, head coaches. NFL. Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That might be the only one right now. I know it was more last year. I think he the lone survivor. You had David Cullen, but Houston fired his ass.
Right, got him the fuck.
Yeah, that's it. A black man that I can think of off the top of the head. Now that you want to count Robert Saleh for the Jets.
Is he a head coach?
Yeah.
What do you got to count?
I don't know if he's black. We'll take him. So we'll give him that. Yeah. The Dolphins guy? Didn't they say he was didn't he come from San Francisco too?
Yes.
And I think he's
no, there are 3
Dolphins?
black. How many black head coaches? No, it's not. No. No. No.
But yeah, so from that spot up, it's not a lot in these front offices, and it's big, being that she's black and also a black woman. Very big. Once again, congratulations to her. Las Vegas, hats off to y'all. Y'all needed it, because the year they had last year was not a great year at all. Going from the John Gruden stuff to what's my guy's name? Henry Ruggs.
Man.
The front office issues they had. So yeah, they had a big, so this is good for them. in that sense. Yeah. I saw this article that I wanted to, and I guess it kind of goes with, brings light on, more Roe versus Wade thing. But so they arrested this guy, 27 years old, and this is in Ohio.
All right.
He had he raped a 10-year-old. This was months back, right? She got pregnant. Her family was trying to get her an abortion, and this is right on the cusp of Roe versus Wade. She cannot. No one would give this 10-year-old an abortion or let her abort this fetus, which is crazy in itself. I mean, so they went to Indiana. They traveled from Ohio to Indiana and had the procedure done last month. I guess during the time that Roe versus Wade came in effect and outlawed. Of course, this guy got caught. They arrested him, but this just brings back up the issue of Roe versus Wade and what should be some stipulations for it. And should we just have left it? And of course, we're in agreement that it should have just been left alone anyway.
Right.
But it's just insane that things like this happen. Just the rape in general. But now you're going to force this 10-year-old to have a child, or which is crazy in itself. Just imagine your daughter being a child and having a child. At 10, like that's crazy.
Man, it's fucking nuts.
And that's the effects of Roe versus Wade.
Yeah, it's something that the nation is going to have to deal with moving forward, man. And as this thing goes on and on, like then they're going to try to give these states the power to do what they're giving these states the power to make the choices or the laws that they want to make.
Mm-hmm. It's sick.
It's sick as fuck, man.
So that whole case is sick. And I guess one of the reasons why I made headlines today is because I guess the senator actually lied about the case in itself, and the validity of it, as far as, and I guess trying to cover tracks on whatever, because I guess technically they can go after her parents for having the procedure done. That's nasty.
It's gonna be a lot of different stipulations on this shit, and that's horrible. It is very, very nasty, man. And that's why it's stipulations to everything, that every law, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And with this being at the forefront of the media and the news and what's going on in the country, man,
Mm-hmm.
like this is heavy. This is very fucking heavy.
Wow.
And you're gonna potentially force young girls that are raped, unfortunately, to birth children.
A 10-year-old, dog.
A fucking 10-year-old.
Wow. Now we talk about a baby. That's definitely like she's.
I got a 9-year-old.
Wow.
I got a 9-year-old, bro.
And it's bad enough that she has to live through this, this traumatic event, being raped, but also, having, what if she would have, been forced to have this child? Hell, even her, having an abortion, you don't know the effects that's gonna have on her.
Right.
At that age.
Regardless, her life will be changed forever.
Absolutely. Dog. And yeah. Well wishes to her and her family, man. If I was her father, I'd probably be somewhere in jail with old boy.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd be in jail with old boy somewhere, man. Uvalde, a new video came out today. Did you see it?
Did I fucking see it? Yes, I saw it.
How crazy is that?
It's disgusting, man.
They sat around for an hour.
Are we talking about the same video?
In the school, the police officers. Yeah, they was in the school.
And they were running?
Yeah, they retreated back.
Yeah.
And stayed and waited there for a while. While and you could hear the gunshots. You could hear kids screaming. And the police was like, I don't know, it's like a standoff that wasn't a standoff, because they weren't being fired at that point in time. But then they had the raid and SWAT team come in there that had the ballistic shields and everything, but they still waited to advance to get forward. So I mean, just thinking about it and looking at that, there could have been so many, lives that were saved had they, they obviously they get paid to protect and serve. And in that instance, you were supposed to act. You're supposed to go in that school and do what you're supposed to do. That's like if you happen to go to get deployed and you tell them like, hey, look, I'm not cool. Going out there.
No, I'm cool.
Good. I'm not, you're gonna be looked at a certain way, and just like these police officers. What do you do with the police officers?
With those,
what should be done with them?
Yo, man, administrative leave, whatever, fire.
They good at putting motherfuckers on administrative leave.
Do your fucking
paid leave at that.
Yeah, do your fucking due diligence. Whatever the fuck. I don't know, man. They look very, very cowardly, bro.
And imagine, I mean, you're a kid in that school and you see that.
I have no faith. Not even at that school. Period. And
then they're not letting you go in there and get your kids, but they ain't doing shit.
Clown shit. No faith in law enforcement.
It's sickening.
I would have zero faith.
You think it was a black man in there? They'd have ran and that motherfucker guns are blazing? They might have. You think?
Yeah, they probably would have wet him up. They probably would wet him up.
Lit his ass up like the 4th of July.
They probably would have wet him up.
America, this is where we gotta do better. I don't like the optics of that, man. They demolished that school.
I know.
That could be looked at as an attempt to hide some shit too that was going to come out the light that probably won't come out the light now, but
they're trying to erase it. Like, that's the thing. They're tearing down the school and shit, trying to erase what happened. Mm-hmm. You will never erase what happened from the hearts of the people who lost their children or that were injured, or not even just children, but the adults that were lost, the humans that were lost. Yeah. You're not going to erase that shit, man.
Or the survivors, because the survivors
and the survivors, especially. Never forget that shit, man.
Yeah. We talked about what you say? We said is it possible, is it possible to have good sex and not come? It was something like that. It was something different.
It was what it was for women, does a woman have to come every time she has sex?
Okay.
That's what we talked about.
Let's talk about semen retention. It was what are your thoughts on semen retention?
What the fuck is that, man?
So I actually looked this shit up a little bit. And
she sounds stupid.
Of course,
but tell me,
it's
I'm willing to hear.
Not ejaculating. Whether you're going to practice abstinence or you're going to have sex and not ejaculate. This little page came up and it just gave you some benefits of it. So
give me some benefits.
Let's talk about it.
Make me a believer.
I'm not a believer at all. So a mental benefit is it helps I guess it helps you think clearer.
Does it?
It reduces stress and anxiety in your daily life.
I don't believe that.
Along with corresponding and it increase your motivation.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, and it helps you pursue your goals with a clearer mind, supposedly. All right, spiritual benefits. Let me see. You have deeper and more meaningful relationships with significant others, and in your faith.
Okay, I can see that.
Semen retention will give you a deeper and more meaningful relationship with your significant other.
Well, I think when it comes down to relationship, I think it's a lot. It's a lot these days that ties sex ties into has a lot to do with today's relationship, right? So if you don't have, sex to lean on when it comes down to a relationship, and you're going to stay with someone, that means you're forced to, in my opinion, you're forced to get to know them from top to bottom, who they are as a person, because you're going to get some, regardless of we're humans, right? And humans, we're here on earth to reproduce, right? But if you are not ejaculating, if you will, or if you're not having sex with a woman, whatever you want to call it, I don't give a shit, whatever you want to call it, right? If you're not doing that, then you have to fall in love with everything that this woman has to offer besides sex.
Right.
Because to be honest, you've given women in the past passes because of their sex.
Okay.
And men have gotten passes. Plenty of men have gotten passes because of what they do in the octagon.
Right.
Take that away than what you got. And if that love is still there, if 100% still there, like straight up and down, that's a deeper connection, in my opinion.
So that will work more with taking sex out of the equation altogether, then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about abstinence in general. You're not talking about having sex but not coming.
Yeah, I'm talking about abstinence because I'm not. Listen, man. I'm in it to win it, dog. You know what I'm saying? I had to catch myself.
I'll say that after I finish. So physical benefits: thicker hair, increased growth, muscle growth, greater energy levels, improved sperm quality.
Thicker hair. So you mean to tell me the reason why I don't got no hair on my head is because
don't do much.
Wow.
Yeah, thicker hair, increased muscle growth, greater energy levels, and improved sperm quality. Sexual benefits: a longer, more intense orgasm is the most often credited result once you do have one after you've been. I'm not with it, man. So abstinence, yes, but I don't see the point of physically or having sex and not, stopping before you ejaculate. Yeah. Just to practice semen retention. That's like, I don't know. It don't make sense to me.
Yeah, it don't make sense to me. I'm not subscribing to that, but I'm not subscribing to that.
I can see okay, I'm not ready to come right now.
Yeah, it's different.
But just stopping yourself altogether to not, to practice semen retention it sounds insane. Nuts to me.
Yeah, no, I'm not subscribing to it, pal. I'm cool.
When we was talking about sports, damn, I missed it. I want to get back to this real quick. I saw this thing about Jamarcus Russell, right?
Me too.
The thing where they said they gave him a playbook and it was blank and told him to go home and study.
Yeah.
And they was, I guess, testing him to see if he was going to actually study the playbook, but they gave him a blank playbook.
Yeah.
And he took it home and came back, and basically he was telling them some plays and shit that should have been in there but wasn't in the book or something. But so they know his ass is bullshitting.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great way to figure out if the player that you draft is invested or not. I heard about that a couple years ago. Actually,
That's crazy though. You can pay millions and millions and millions of dollars to, at least you can open the playbook and look at it.
Mm.
Nigga, I would have even opened the shit. Let me see the fuck they got.
I think as a QB, you have to.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There's no question about that.
As a QB, you have to look at the playbook, bro. I mean, but hey, Jamarcus Russell, at the end of the day, like,
call him the biggest bust ever. Ain't that
that's what he said? He said, "Calm, put the biggest on that motherfucker." That's what he said.
The biggest. Oh,
is he the biggest bust? In NFL,
is he the biggest bust in NFL history?
Who's the biggest bust in sports ever? I know who I think it is. I'll go first. Michael Olowokandi is the biggest bust.
Michael Olowokandi. That was a terrible draft anyway.
Yeah, it was.
Tyson Chandler, Eddie Curry.
Michael Olowokandi is the biggest bust.
Yeah. Jamarcus, I don't know. Jamarcus might be.
In the NFL? You think he's a bigger bust than Ryan Leaf? I think he was a bigger bust than Ryan Leaf. Once upon a time, I didn't believe that, but I think he was a bigger bust than Ryan Leaf.
Ryan Leaf stuck around a little bit, didn't he? A little bit.
We ain't gonna say why, but okay.
Jamarcus Russell didn't even. Shit, Jamarcus Russell ended up looking like a linebacker more than a quarterback.
He's always been a big boy.
Yeah, but he got a lot bigger.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
They said that motherfucker could throw the ball about 85 yards on his knees.
Easy.
That's tough. I found this clip, dog. Let's we're gonna listen to this shit real quick.
All right.
So this is a woman on she was on some podcast. I don't know the name of the podcast.
Bro, we are not good. We are not good with shouting out people in their podcast. It's horrible. That's horrible.
But
my neck is fucked.
See, this woman says if a woman is out of shape, she's communicating to her man or to other men that she doesn't want a quality man. If she did, she wouldn't be out of shape. Let's see here. Let's listen to this shit.
Women communicate with our looks. So if most women are fat and out of shape, like subconsciously she's communicating that she doesn't want the top earning, top quality, best guy. No, she doesn't. If she did, she wouldn't be fat.
So she said women communicate with their looks. Let's get in trouble, though.
Well, all right. Without being, you going the scientific route, but let's just be honest. What, as a man, what do we notice first? Looks, physical. We notice that first as men.
Okay.
Right,
absolutely.
So, and I'm talking from a standpoint of traditional relationships. Right. Before I offend anyone. But being in shape or letting yourself go or being big or whatever the case may be, like, that doesn't mean that, like, you don't give a shit about who you pick, bro. Right. Like, I can't subscribe to that.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say that.
Yeah, I can't subscribe to that. Meaning that you don't want the top notch guy or whatever the case may be, because it's some what's the terminology that RP to Kevin Samuels used to use? High value. It's some high value men that like bigger women. It's preference. That's their preference. Right? So yeah. I'm not saying it's a lot of them, but they out there. They out there, bro.
They are. I mean, there's some of everybody.
Yeah, they out there.
Everybody has some kind of fetish, whether it's a bigger woman or a smaller woman. So how much stock do you put in this face card theory? Like when women are, there's a lot of women that tell you, or you even see this on captions, as far as in all they need to do to get by is have a pretty face. In
a lot of cases, I think it's true.
does
that shit don't work for me.
Fuck no. Is it just the face alone? Because
no, not just a pretty face.
So because I say that because like for instance, I'm not gonna call no names. I got a homegirl I was stationed with, and she's out the army now.
Okay.
And she's put on a lot of weight.
Okay.
Cute face.
Okay.
But not necessarily my cup of tea. And she's not necessarily a lot of people's cup of tea, because you can see the comments.
You said,
but
well, you can see the comments on what, like that?
When she, posts stuff, but she have her haters and her, her likers. But she will make you think that everybody wants her, or she get away with a lot of shit because she has a pretty face, and that's all she needs. The body don't matter.
Maybe in her world she does, homie.
Maybe
in her world she does. Maybe the shit that she's trying to do, or she does day in, day out, maybe that face gets her by. Maybe so, bro. I don't know.
Has there been a woman that face card worked on you with? I've done some silly shit for a pretty motherfucker.
Younger me, yes.
Yeah.
Younger me, yes.
Yeah.
Younger me, yes. Today.
But it was more to that than, it was, she had more going on than a face. I mean, she probably had a nice shape to her too. Some other shit going on. But
yo, I tell this story, bro. And I won't name drop, bro. I won't name drop, right? But honestly, as far as infatuation goes, I can honestly say I've been truly, truly infatuated, like 100%, like tongue rolling out my mouth, heart eyes shit, for one woman ever. Just one.
Okay.
Like 110,000% did not matter. I'm talking about this mother. This chick was toxic, hood.
She was no good for you?
No good. She was from Demopolis, Alabama. You know Demopolis, Alabama?
No, I don't know.
I know you don't. I was a young boy.
Sound like one stoplight, two stoplights.
For sure.
And maybe a stop sign.
I probably was like about 22 years old, bro. I'm talking about she had like 12 slugs, all that, like legit 12 slugs.
Top and bottom.
Yeah.
6 and 6. Okay.
Bro, but you talk about a motherfucker that was bad. Was toxic, bro. Was toxic. Even after I got a girlfriend, she was like, yeah, all right. She should be like, yo, you get ready to leave the club. Where you at? It don't matter. When I'm getting ready to leave where I'm at. I don't give a shit about your girlfriend. But when I come, I'm getting ready to pull to your house. She better not be there.
Oh shit.
Type shit.
Was it the face card?
And she never was. Yeah, she's beautiful.
Okay. All right. I don't. So as far as that theory go, I don't put credence in that theory. I do think. Well, for me,
yeah,
it don't get you.
Yeah, today
with me. No.
Yeah, it's over with today though. Like,
because
stop it. Like today. Yeah, it's over with.
Yeah.
Nah.
I think we said this on the live a couple weeks ago. Shit, there's plenty of beautiful motherfuckers out here these days. Like they are almost a dime a dozen. You can go to, there's a bunch of what we said, Cash Doll or Ashanti. There's a bunch of Cash Dolls and Ashantis in Atlanta, in Dallas, in Miami, in Virginia. I mean, these motherfuckers are all over the place.
Yeah.
Houston. So don't get me wrong, nice to look at, but it's not. It's that face card is not getting anything in any extra privileges, anything. Like I'm not out here looking stupid. Like no. And it got to be more to it for me.
Yeah, for sure.
as you know, men, we are very, very, very visual. Very visual.
Yeah. And that's why she said what she said. That's why that lady said what she said.
Right. Oh, absolutely for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, on her point, I kind of agree with it a little bit. But that's because of what society has told us or is telling us that beauty is or what looks good. Hence the reason why there are so many women that's getting BBLs, getting this work done. Flying out to damn Ohio, getting veneers in and all these other countries or whatever. So yeah. So I put a lot into that, thinking that she has a valid point.
Okay.
But I think so. Women will not tell you that because it's just I forgot what I was gonna say, but anyway, well, they won't tell you that, but the looks mean a lot to them more than they will like let on.
Yeah.
Far as in, even if the woman was not in the best of shape, she's going to. I think for them, that's when that face card come into play.
Right.
Especially if they're cute. If they're not in the best of shape body wise, the emphasis is going to be more on face. But off subject real quick, nigga. Let me tell you, when I was in Miami. Oh my God, it was confidence galore.
You talking about as far as like what the women had on and shit?
You shitting me? Yes, sir, nigga. Like you see motherfuckers that look like that's bigger than Rikishi in 2 pieces. Stomach couldn't even fit in the bottom half of like they got the 1 piece up here, the bikini, and like their stomach wasn't even like like some of the motherfuckers like you couldn't even tell they had on like bottoms, and unless you saw it from the back because us like stomach was covering up all the shit in the front. I mean,
they was on a Rasputia shit.
God,
okay,
yeah, nigga, I shit you not. Confidence was galore out there, but I mean, I love it. Do I want to see it? Not necessarily, but I mean, confidence. I loved it, but I mean, hey, if that's what they on, then that's what they on. Who am I to tell you that you're not beautiful? Right. Who am I to tell you that you're not beautiful? So, I mean, hey, you like it. I love it. You like it. I love it. Your homie, right? This is a hypothetical.
All right, I'm about to say my homie. Who the hell? I'm about to say who the fuck you talking about, baby?
Your homie, President. Your homeboy started dating one of your exes. Is that really your homeboy?
Probably not. I don't see anybody I call my partner, my homeboy. I don't see them dating one of my exes, man. I don't see it because I'm not gonna do it.
Right.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that. I've never done, man. You know what? And I don't,
Have you ever hit one of the homies' exes?
Let me think on it. Honestly, I'm gonna say no off rip, but while you say what you're gonna say, I'm gonna think on it.
So
for sure, like to give an honest.
Have not hit one of the homies' exes before, but have I hit something that one of my homies hit? Yes. It's happened, I think, 2 occasions. One of them, I knew about it, but this motherfucker was irresistible, dog. Actually, we was we was in so no, honestly, this is how it happened. We was at AIT. We was only AIT together, and he was trying to holler at her, and He was just like, man, look, her homegirl feeling you. Nigga trying to get me to sneak downstairs in the barracks. Because, they put the females on the first floor.
Yeah.
Dudes on the, upper floors. That's how,
Yeah, that's how they gave it up back. Yeah.
Separated, right? Not knowing he just trying to get me to, go downstairs with him. So he had a battle buddy. We sneaking out on the first floor trying to fuck. But so I go down there. Me and our homegirl end up talking, conversating, and long story short, we ended up fucking sometime later on down the road. And and my homeboy and old girl, they actually ended up like close to engagement, whatever.
Uh-oh.
But we ran into each other and I got to Fort Stewart. She ended up in Fort Stewart. And we were talking, and she was just telling me how much she liked me at AIT. She had a crush on me, but I started fucking with her girl. So she was like, well, you start fucking with my girl. So I was just like, his homeboy trying to holler at me. I was like, damn. Fuck. But it was right there in my lap.
Okay.
I was like, I'm not gonna pass this up.
You had to do it.
Had to do it. Had to do it.
I'm trying to
do it. And it wasn't that good.
Okay, so I never hit one of the homies' exes. Never did that.
Mm-hmm. Has one of the homies' exes ever tried to come at you? That's some trifling shit. I think about it.
No. You know what? When we say homie, like, because I have a very, very wild story, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I have a very, very wild story. So when we say homie, what are we talking about? Like homie, like this is my friend?
Or somebody you fuck with. Like, it's just saying a nigga you might see here and there, might pull up on you every now and then. Somebody you like truly fuck with.
Like truly fuck with?
Yeah.
Or just fuck with for a season?
Nah, somebody you truly.
All right. Well then, no, I never.
Not the casual, because we don't listen. We give fuck about them. Like, hey, even though I don't necessarily, because I don't like the pettiness of, oh yeah, that nigga fucking with my old work. I used to that.
I'm gonna be real with you, all right? So when I was in Arizona, the times, not every time, but majority of the times that I went, for training, I had to go down to Arizona,
mm-hmm.
right? And Arizona is a very, very free-spirited place.
Yeah.
Right. Out west is period, point blank.
Mm-hmm.
They're very free-spirited, right?
Right.
So I ran across a situation where I ain't gonna call my homeboy. Like, this is a guy that I met through another dude that I befriended or whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I fuck with dude. I fuck with dude, but he wasn't my man's like that. I fuck with him. I fuck with him for a season at that time. Like, I fuck with dude.
Okay.
But I don't think I took the friendship very, very. I can't say that. I was a scoundrel. Anyway, so bottom line up front. So this is what happened. So the dude that I was rocking out with, right? The dude, one of the dudes I was rocking out with, right? It was the NCAA tournament. It was the same year that Villanova hit the shot on us, right? Right. Yeah. So I'm at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm chilling, I'm cooling out, right? Doing what I do. I'm by myself. I'm solo dolo, because out there they don't give a shit about college sports. You feel me? They don't give a fuck about college sports. So when it boiled down, but that's the guys today, they don't care about
right.
That.
Yeah,
like that's when we were young boys.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
The Wildcats were a force.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much today.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I'm at the bar. And my man's calls me. He like, yo, I need you to do something for me, man. Right? And this is I need you to do something for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's happening? Right? He like, yo, I need you to come to my crib. Right? Don't worry about knocking on the door.
That sounds like a sad.
Listen, yeah, right. Don't worry about knocking on the door. I need you to walk in. My girl is going to be in the living room.
Whoa. Okay.
I need you to come in.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to smash. And I need you to dash. This is an old lady, though. True story. I cannot make this shit up. This is what he told me.
Yeah, he was on.
Right? I would never, ever tell anybody no stupid ass shit like that.
Not at all. Black? White?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah, he's Hispanic.
Oh, okay. She was fetish.
He
fetishized.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But he told me the reason why he was gonna let her do it because, you know, I was around quite a bit when she asked. They had a conversation about their fantasies. This man told her he wanted to hit her mama.
Wow.
So she said, okay, well, mom was in Ohio. We were in Arizona. Maybe it hurt her, maybe it didn't, but she said, okay, well, I want Dre to put the lead to me. This is a true story, Rich. Yeah, I was a young boy, young and dumb, thinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, well, whatever. So I called my bro, like, bro, what should I do, bro? He's like, you got the ratchet on you? I'm like, hell yeah, I got the ratchet on me. You think they built like that? They gonna try to set you up? I'm like, nah, I see these motherfuckers every day. No way. I think this is really on some freaked out, spaced out shit. So I go over. I finish my drink. I have one more shot. Like, I'm already tipsy because I'm at Buffalo Wild Wings, and right, I'm by myself. So I get off the phone with my bro. I take the shot. One more shot. I go over. Sure as shit. Sure as my name is Andre Pierre Footman. I turned that knob, Reg. She was in there waiting on me.
Was she asleep?
No, she wasn't asleep. She was sitting there with a big grin on her face.
Okay. Oh.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I handled my scandal, dog. And this nigga was in the room. Like, I saw him open the door and peek. Like, I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. That's probably the most spaced out shit I've ever done. I did it though.
That sound, yeah. I couldn't.
And everything was cool the next day.
I couldn't.
You wouldn't have did it?
Well, no, I couldn't.
Of course you. Of course not.
That.
Yeah, fuck no.
Now, depending on.
She was tough too. I think she was like Egyptian,
Egyptian,
and fucking. She was something exotic. She was that Zaza. She was some Za.
Wasn't no Reggie.
No, she was some Za, bro.
Yeah,
she was some Za.
Yeah, So
and he wasn't really my man. Like talking about.
Yeah, she would have been fucked.
Yeah,
she would have been.
Yeah, that was some wild out shit. That was some spaced out shit, man.
Good as fuck.
Yeah.
Good as
Yeah, man.
yeah, he was on that wild shit, man.
Yeah, but he wanted, like I said, he wanted to hit her. They would get ready to move to Ohio.
Mm.
And he knew, I guess, he was going to fuck on that woman mama.
Yeah, they was on some wild shit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, straight up.
Wild shit.
Straight up. Man, Arizona is wild, bro.
They was some wild shit. You think there's a lot of men that's intimidated by women that really got their stuff together, got it going on?
100%. 100%. Because a lot of men out here need a woman to need them.
Control factor.
Yeah, control factor, pride factor, beating your chest. You know what I mean? A lot of men need that.
Yeah.
And I say to the men that need that, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah. Weak.
And you're weak.
Yeah.
And you're a weirdo.
Because I hear a lot of women that say, more women that are not in the military. Now that I'm, kind of in both lanes, so to say. Yeah, the nigga came over. So I got my own house, got my own car, and he felt a little intimidated by it or whatever else.
That's fucking stupid.
Very. But so that's more, I guess, civilians, so to say that, then I guess, I hear that on the military side. And the whole dating aspect and dynamic is like crazy between the two, whether you're dating like somebody in the Army, Navy, Air Force, whatever, than somebody that isn't. So from what I've seen, like a lot of like the standard things that you might that you think a woman should have or that you have ain't so standard when it comes to the civilian side. Like
okay.
Most of the women you've dated, and it might just be your preference. You're not going. There might be some, here and there, some damn, what do you want to call it? You want to call it hubbugs? Maybe that didn't have a lot going on for themselves. Yeah. Maybe, but for the most part, I know women that I've dealt with, women that you have dealt with, have a career.
Okay.
A car.
Okay. The fuck, nigga, I'm almost 40 years old, bitch. Okay, I'm gonna let you finish.
A house or just a roof over their head, and they can provide for themselves. But that don't seem so standard when you look at the other side, like the actual civilian section of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Reggie, I can't subscribe to that, bro. We are older gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
How? Why? How?
That's a good question. And maybe, some might say maybe us being in the military, we've been pampered because you're always gonna have a place to stay, you're gonna have a roof over your head, you're gonna have this, you're gonna have that, you got a steady income.
Okay.
Me and Cherie was talking. She went out this a little while ago, and I've heard the story from plenty of people. I've actually talked to a girl that like some of this basic shit. I think that's basic. Like she was like, damn, niggas ain't, I'm like, nah, like this. But so she was this guy was trying to holler at her, and he was just like, yeah, baby, whatever. I don't know what he was saying to her. Maybe I should call Cherie. But damn, I got some passion FaceTime me. Missed it. But basically he was letting her know that he got his own place, he got his own car, he got a job. Now imagine yourself using that as a pitch to a woman.
I got my own car on this, that.
I got my own place. I got my own car. I got a job. Imagine you using that as a pitch to a woman.
I'm not using I'm not doing that.
Because it's standard. This shit you're supposed to have, right? To me, regardless of my age, that's something I'm supposed to have. But that ain't so common to a lot of these women. I.e., if we was to call Aisha and talk to her, how many niggas you think she encountered that's got roommates or maybe staying with somebody else?
Yo, in that area where she at, quite a few.
Right? But and not even just her, it's a lot of other Tip, probably the same. But
where she at,
but that's why I said like a lot of this shit that's like common standard shit to us ain't so common a standard outside of, on that other side of I guess outside of the military.
That's wild, bro. I can't relate.
I bought a girl over here and this was sometime last year, somewhere, and she's just in awe. This nigga got big screen TVs all over the place. He got some bedrooms. He got this. He got that. I'm just like.
So she was open. She was open by the time she was open when she walked through the door.
Yeah, but I mean it's okay.
Normal shit.
Yeah, it's normal shit.
Normal shit for you. Maybe not for her.
For you?
You fucking right, nigga. Like, nigga, what? You know how I give it up. Yeah. Like,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, for you. and even with women. So there are like, so I've and there are women too, not just men on the other side. And I don't want to make this a military versus civilian thing, but there are women that will tell you the same thing. Like, yeah, I got my own car, I got my own house. I'm
at this age bracket. That's nuts, man.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Well, we can say 20, 30s and up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but yeah, but that's I'm not gonna say basic, but that's stuff you expect.
Those are necessities.
Yeah, you expect them to have.
Those are necessities. Yeah, those
or even that's why they're a catch. Because they have that don't necessarily make you a catch. Like,
no, lady, you're supposed to be able to go drive yourself back and forth to work.
You know how many women I know that have that have a career, have a car, have a roof over their head. Like that ain't like you're not impressing me with that.
Yo, I don't. But even on the civilian side, dog. That's why I'm confused. Because even on the civilian side, the women that I know, bro, they got their shit together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I know no woman that's like that don't have a crib of their own, or I'm trying to think. I don't think I do, Reg.
Mm-hmm. But that shit is impressive to a lot of people. And like I said, when you think about it, like that's probably a dating norm for you.
No, it's not a dating norm. It's a human norm. It's an adult norm. It has nothing to do with whether I'm dating you or not. Like, what the fuck?
All right, so let's say this. If some of your homies back home, I guess that's still back home.
Yeah,
that ain't
talk about it. Okay,
that ain't in the position that you're in, right?
All right.
If they was to fuck with some of the women that you have messed with.
Okay.
Would their mind be blown? Like
yeah.
Would they think like, okay, listen, these girls I fuck with or the ones around here, like they ain't built like this.
I don't know if they'll be blown away, but they will be impressed. Not blown away and impressed. I know you could put those along the same lines, but I think they would be like, oh, all right, yo, okay, all right. Only select few though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like we're old, like we're older men. Like we are mid to late 30s. You know what I'm saying? Like early 40s, whatever you want to call it. Like that bracket. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that don't even fucking register.
Right.
Like if I'm talking to you and you don't, I'm not going to judge you.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, if you don't have your own, what the fuck are you doing out here?
Exactly. So that's why I think that whole intimidation factor is crazy to me when I hear women say that. So the first thing that comes to my mind is, well, is the type of man you're dating to. Because, if he's intimidated by, it's something, first of all, it's something wrong with him. If that's the first thing, if he comes to your house and he sees, your house is nice, shit is put together, and he's intimidated, like, I that's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I don't like, there's nothing I'm shying away from. I don't look for a woman to not have her shit together.
Mm.
That's just me.
Mm.
But yes, there are plenty of men that are intimidated by women that have their stuff going on. But I think a lot of these women, a lot of this stuff is kind of baseline or standard. And because that's downplaying it. I would say the norm, as you said, it would be stuff that you kind of expect the woman to have.
Damn, Joe, a crib and a car?
Well, not even. Let's say she don't even have to own. You have a place.
Yeah, no. I ain't talking about owning no crib because that's all right. Like that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that you don't own a crib. Like that's fine. I'm not talking. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about you don't have reliable transportation of your own. Sir. Like what are we talking about? What the fuck?
How many homegirls fuck with niggas that ain't got that ain't mobile?
None.
Is that military or both? Inside or outside?
Hold on.
I want to call somebody. I don't know who to call.
Car whip. Who don't got no whip?
Let me see if Aisha.
He don't got no car. He don't got no whip. Whip car. Yo, I can't necessarily call her my partner, but I do know a woman who fucks with a dude with no car. I do.
Okay.
I do. I'm not going to call any names. But the personal people who listen to this know who I'm talking about.
All right, I'm a FaceTime Aisha real quick. Let's ask her.
It's Thursday, Wednesday.
Miss Idea.
Yes, sir.
I'm here with Dre. We recording.
So y'all gonna make calling me a habit?
No, we're not gonna make calling you a habit.
Hey, hold on, man. Hold, man. Hold on, cuz you ain't gotta say it like that now. No, you ain't gotta play us like that, like we on your dick, bro. Hold on now. Hold on, Aisha now.
I don't want no smoke. What's up?
Ain't nobody on your dick now.
Calm down, Trey. I just said I was okay with it.
We got a question for you.
Okay.
It's a dating question.
Okay.
How many men have you dealt with or dated in the past, or even recently?
5 years.
Yeah, let's say 5 years that wasn't mobile.
That didn't have a car?
Yeah. Or have you?
I haven't.
You haven't?
See what I'm saying?
Somebody whose car was in the shop.
Yeah, it's different.
And they was using their work car, but
they weren't mobile, but they were still mobile though.
Yeah, they was able to get around.
That's what I'm saying, Red. That's some bullshit, man. But I know, like I said, I know a chick. I know a chick that deals with a nigga who love this nigga dirty draws, and he don't even got no whip.
Now, don't get me wrong. I know guys who don't have cars, but they get around. Like they'll borrow somebody's car, use their sister car, mama car.
You ain't fucking with them though.
But I ain't never like really took nobody serious. Where
Oh, you ain't take them serious.
Pick them up or nothing like that. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna date nobody. If I gotta go pick you up and take you to the restaurant, like I don't think I have though.
That's a hard question. Yeah, that's crazy.
Are plenty of men intimidated by you because you have a job?
Because you bossed up.
Car.
Yeah. They may not admit it, but yeah, they are.
So
like I had this one guy who he feels like he even told me.
Watch this.
He was like, Isha, I can't afford to pay all your bills because he goes off of like the content I post on my social media. And so, I may post the status to rile up the guy. If you can't afford to pay a girl bills, then you don't need to be dating and stuff. And I remember he came to me, he was like, I can't afford to pay all your bills and all this stuff. So that's why I can't really, go there with you because I can't afford it. And I would let him know, I don't really want to be with nobody that I'm requiring them to pay all my bills. Like don't go off of my social media. He was like, well, you post about it all the time, how men should pay all the bills. And he just kept it real with me. He was just like, I can't afford to pay all your bills. So I really, they may not admit it to me 100%, but I really do feel like a lot of, at least the men that I feel like I should be attracted to, they are intimidated by me.
The men that you're attracted to. So real quick before Dre says something, we was talking about a lot of the things that we look at, like some of those things that we named are standard, basic necessities that us as grown-ups
they are basic.
Exactly. Us as grown-ups should have, like we don't like even as a woman, that's some of the things like it's not intimidating to us because I figure or I feel like, well, we feel like, okay, she should have her own place. She should have a car. She should have a career.
Yeah. I mean, not necessarily a career, but she definitely should have some form of income coming in that's sustaining her.
So I can't necessarily go with that either, though, because I think at our age, you should be kind of somewhat immersed in something that is going to take care of you for the rest of your life too.
So you're basically saying that they should have
maybe
they should be job hunting or bouncing from job to job.
You shouldn't be in and out of job like pointless dead end jobs that like you can't necessarily retire from.
Because I just woke up, so I apologize to y'all.
No, you good. Yeah, so I would feel like in our age, you should be somewhere close or working in that field that I can retire from this job in X amount of years. Well, in these days, you can retire from a McDonald's or some of these other jobs, but I don't know if that's the career we.
No, it's cool. This is what I think. First of all, Aisha, I told him when the question was posed, I said, given the area, I'm familiar with the area that you're in, right? Mm-hmm. I told Reggie, I said, I bet there are men in that area that are intimidated by you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they are.
I know because I know where you at, and I know what the hell going on in that area. I know how motherfuckers give it up, but I also know how you give it up. So I wouldn't be surprised if niggas be like, oh hell no, like that they don't want to bark up that tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the ones that's not intimidated by me, they don't. So this one guy that I see from time to time, he loves like my hustle. Like and it's almost like I want to say that he never really been with a woman who has a house, has a car, take care of her kids, don't really need nobody for nothing, so to speak. And he tell me all the time, he was like, just seeing how you be talking about, because like I'll tell somebody like how I maintain, I use my tax return to get me caught up. So by the time June, July hit, that's when I start paying bills for like September, October, November, because my tax return had paid all my bills up until those months. So that's how I kind of stay afloat. So he was like, I just be listening to how you be telling me how you be maintaining, and that shit just be motivating me to, because it's like, of course, a lot of men feel like it's easier for women to maintain. We get the resources that a lot of men may not want to qualify to or apply for. We get food stamps. Kids get medical. We get all these assistance as women.
Yeah.
So a lot of men gonna feel like it's a little bit more easier for a woman to maintain than it is for them to be able to kind of get on their feet or whatnot. But he tell me all the time, he be like, man, I think it's dope as hell how you just be, what I'm saying, you don't really be falling for the bullshit. You really be handling your business, and I really feel like I'm not a rare breed, but it's almost like he ain't never really dealt with a woman of my caliber, so to speak.
But understand though, Aisha, in that area where you are, that you are a unicorn. Understand that. Like I was
more based on location. So
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I know where she is.
It's more so based on location. But I would say that
it is though. I'm gonna tell you,
it's about drive.
No. I'm saying it's about location for why that man said what he said to you. Understand where you are right now, and I lived there for 6 years, 5-6 years. So I went to high school where you are. I became a young man where you are. So what you're saying makes sense because I know the caliber of women around where you are. I know. I don't know if you know, but I know. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
once you go to these bigger cities,
it's different. But where she at? I know that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Talking about Charlotte, but yeah, okay.
I'm not talking. No. I'm not talking. I'm not even. Well, we could go with Charlotte, but I'm not going to give your location out. But I know exactly where you are.
Yeah.
And you know exactly where I lived. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Where I went to school at.
I can attest. I can attest to that.
Yeah.
I would agree to that.
Yeah.
So when it comes to
motherfuckers around there,
I would agree to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in my area,
I know what the fuck going on around. I know what the fuck going on. Yeah, and you know what, Aisha, you my player partner, but you know what, and I ain't gonna put you on Front Street, because I can't. But you know what I think about when I come home? Do you know what I think about? I say, man, I pray one of them niggas back around the way don't got my partner caught up, wrapped up.
Believe it or not, I have never dated. I've never attempted to date anybody in this city.
Thank God.
Yeah, I have never.
Don't do it.
Only because I don't.
Aisha, you gotta get out.
I don't involve myself with nobody in this city.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I ain't really
don't do it.
Try to get to know nobody.
Don't do it.
And you know what?
Everybody that I deal with is like from Charlotte.
Yeah. Where you at?
People that I already know.
Cool.
Like that. I've never really attempted to date nobody in this city.
The motherfuckers around there. Hey, the motherfuckers around there now. Hey, leave them motherfuckers alone. You hear me?
Aisha, you got to expand. But before we let you go, we just going bring up the fact that you lied to us last podcast.
I ain't lied. I told you I got a lot of shit going on. I'm coming down there, Reggie. Quit putting me on blast.
Hey, bro, as soon as you got off,
it's on recording.
Yeah, as soon as you got off, we already knew.
Coming.
You said you coming that. Yeah, we already knew. Like, You was full of dog shit.
I got shit going on.
It's recorded.
Everybody got shit going on.
I'm coming.
Well, listen,
I'm glad I ain't canceled no plans.
Give me some time. I'm coming.
Yeah, like Dre said, I'm glad I ain't canceled.
I'm glad I ain't canceled no plans.
Just entertain you.
I'm coming.
The bed's made. Listen, we ain't gotta worry about that. Well, listen, we'll talk to you later. We love you.
I love y'all too.
All right, bye.
This was fun. Y'all need to call me more often when y'all record.
Bye.
Not the way you just acted.
Yeah. So location.
Yeah.
Location. And
it's a lot.
But so a lot of things that you spoke on, you would deem as standard, basic necessities.
Yeah.
A lot of the things that a lot of military women that you are that you know personally have. But a lot of the civilian men may think like, damn, she's a unicorn. She's, an anomaly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's see what should we got going on. Let's see what we got going on. Then we can get out of here. Do these unapologetic truths. See what she got going on. But yeah. So I mean, it was just interesting to me. Like the more and more I talk to people, and they talked about these things. Like, damn, you got this, you got that, you got, or like she said, this dude's trying to holler. And he's telling her, some of this shit that he has. That I'm like, well, you're supposed to have that. That ain't nothing like
in Washington.
Yeah.
Okay. I done heard some shit about Washington, man. And the guys, from what I heard, the guys in Washington, bro, they are like
that. Yeah, from what I heard,
state, like
that quality ain't.
Yeah, for real. Well, you've been though. I haven't been.
Yeah.
I'll
probably be back out there.
Did you? Yeah, I want to go too. But did you feel like you could have like?
Oh yeah, I could clean. I can clean up.
You would clean up.
Caesar out there cleaning up. but so that's not so. And
man on black.
Well, Caesar ain't in a relationship.
Okay.
But and that's not like anything out the norm because I know Caesar. That's my nigga.
Yeah, right.
You seen him. Caesar, decent guy. Got handsome. Got his shit put together. You know what I'm saying? He make money. Whatever else. So it's not nothing out the blue. But yeah, he's different.
Caesar out to eat.
Yeah, he's different out there than what the other men are doing or have going on for themselves.
I heard. So
that's Blasian City out there.
Is it?
Yeah. And a lot of others too. But yeah.
So going to Washington is like, all right.
I went to this club out there and it was different, dog. It was different. Like I was just like, And I guess, coming from Georgia, going to there, it was like, yeah, it's like stepped into like the Twilight Zone or some shit. But that's why I tell Tasha, like, you would lose your mind. You came out here and fuck with us.
I tell her that too.
We go somewhere for a weekend.
Yeah,
and,
I tell her that too.
Yeah, like you wouldn't know what to do with yourself.
I tell her that too.
So shout out to Tasha and Mike. What in the Relational Fuck podcast.
So basically what you're saying is going to Washington, like if we went to Washington, you and I, it would get it could potentially get ugly if we so choose.
It would. No, it would. Wow. You clean up. Just because of me knowing you, who you are, how you get down, how you give it up.
Yeah.
And from what I've seen and heard about, other men out there. Of course, they're going to be,
of course, yeah.
But for the majority, the most part, yeah.
That's wild, man.
let's
niggas in Washington step their game up, but they don't know. They only know what they know, huh?
Right. They only know what they know.
Damn, bro.
And I mean, it's a whole different world. Like, far as when and we may be different, and a lot of stand up guys in the military or well traveled could probably say the same. Once you've been to North Carolina, Virginia, Georgia, Florida,
yeah,
and then you've been to Texas,
okay,
New Orleans,
everywhere,
all these places. Then you could say, okay, I've been to Arizona, I've been to Cali, I've done this. Like, so I've been to Europe, I've been to South America,
everywhere.
I've traveled. So you're kind of a chameleon, so to say. You can adapt to any circumstances, and okay, you walk in a club and you see what's going on. You stand out. Why? Because you can adapt, but you're different from these other motherfuckers because you are culture, you travel, you're well versed in a bunch of different shit.
Okay.
And you comfortable. You know what I'm saying? In any environment.
I fly any weather. Yeah, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna fly any weather.
And that's how that's how I feel. I'm always gonna be comfortable.
Yeah.
Wherever I go, wherever I step into place.
Damn though, bro. That's how they giving it up him. I ain't never been, man, but the way from the shit that I've heard, man, it's some cornball shit going on in Washington State, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm cool. Like, I ain't searching to go out nowhere and be the man or no shit like that. But from what I hear, and from what I think, our mediocre is like top notch out there, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I done been to LA and shit like that. Like, we talking about the West. I done been to LA and shit like that. And Long Beach. I go to Long Beach often and shit like that. Like, okay, regional shit. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone.
I mean, I guess it's to say I went and did something, hung out a little bit. I will probably be back out there sometime before the summer, and just to go visit.
Let's go.
All right.
I gotta go. My man, one of my best friends out there, man. I gotta go. I gotta go see him and his kids.
All right.
Let's go, man.
We can put it together.
Right.
Let's I ain't did that in a while. Let's get these unapologetic truths, man.
All right.
Would you describe yourself as traditional or modern when it comes to, I guess, relationships?
I am modern. I'm modern for sure when it comes down to relationships.
Yeah, I think definitely modern. I won't say 100%, but I think you have to be. But a lot of the dating scene, I guess, a lot of women don't want you. They want you to be traditional, but you can't be traditional in this modern era because we all modern. Like, they want the traditional things, but I don't think we live traditional lives. It also depends on the woman too, I guess.
Yeah, I think it depends on the woman. I think it depends on how you were raised, man.
Mm-hmm.
But today, and the way prices are, and guess what? At the end of the day, I think it don't really make a difference. Like I know you know me, you know how I give it up. I know how you give it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's never about the monetary thing. You know what I'm saying? It's never about the bag. At this point in our lives,
right.
But I think it's more so about, now it's like pulling weight. It's about how invested you are, right?
Yeah,
it's about how invested you are, and I don't give a shit what nobody says. Like, your heart you know, how you act, your loyalty, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But today, investment, I think, is heavily judged off of your wallet or your purse.
Yeah.
And I think, and it's not about your character. That's not a shot at anyone's character, but it's more so based on how society is today, if that makes sense.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Because it ain't cheap to be in fucking America, dog.
Fuck no.
It ain't cheap, bro.
No.
You smell me? I got a big ass truck outside that's 100. That's 100 on the come up, on the fill up every fucking day. Every day I fill up is 100.
Yes.
On regular, sir.
Yeah.
You smell me? I got 2 kids, man. I don't want to give them. I
was thinking about that motherfucker today, man. Imagine if I was still driving this damn X5 around. Jesus.
I seen that motherfucker on tuck for a while.
These prices, and gotta put premium in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
God. Oh, I'm good. Would you rather have a beautiful asshole or a hideous sweetheart?
Shit, Rich, that's a good question. Fuck.
You know, I want to say that I am equipped.
That's a good question.
And adapt. I can adapt to handling
hideous,
a beautiful asshole.
Hideous though. What?
That's.
We could have said mediocre. nigga, this nigga said hideous. Nigga, that's like nigga what the wild things are. Nigga, like what? Hideous though.
Grace Jones, Strange.
Hideous though. Don't give me hideous, man. Damn.
I think I could.
Hideous.
But you know, so I want to say beautiful asshole because I think I can handle. I like to think I can handle it. Maybe put it in place, look, you know, here and there. But then again, when I start thinking about my sanity, just the peace I'm trying to welcome into my life now and not live like, you know what I'm saying, always, you know, dealing with bullshit.
Okay.
I don't know. Because
that word hideous.
You so like scary. Me, I 100% think my woman is a representation of me.
Yeah, I'm saying
when motherfuckers see that, I always want them to be like, that's Reg right there.
Yeah,
you know that's why I don't believe in we just gonna run to the store and you got the bonnet and the slippers and you know no you gotta come a little better than that.
Yo, I would right. I wish a motherfucker would.
You fluff that ponytail up too. You just ain't
give
gonna
a fuck about put a ball cap on. Fuck out of here. Come get one of my snapbacks.
Yeah.
Fuck you talking about? Fucking bonnet.
So what you choosing?
I'm choosing a pretty motherfucker, man. Damn.
How much?
Damn, we sound like some sleaze balls.
Yeah. And we don't value our peace at all. We don't value our peace at all. we just gonna deal with the asshole.
Yo, yeah, give me this. Give me the sleaze ball, man.
All right. Last one. Would you rather relive your best sexual experience ever? Or have a one-night stand with your celebrity crush? But
oh shit. Okay, but
you don't know if that experience with your celebrity crush is gonna be good or bad. I think
Go ahead. If you got an answer, go ahead.
Man, I've had some good sexual experience. Like,
Me
I
too.
think I gotta relive.
You going back to
I think I would have to.
Nigga, hold the fuck up. Oh,
I'd have to pass. What if it's a bad experience?
Okay. Listen to me. And I want you to look me square in my eye and tell me the God honest truth.
Yeah.
Nigga.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I know you know what I'm gonna say.
What if it's a bad experience?
You done had some wild, crazy, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. But if Ashanti answered that motherfucking DM.
What if it's a bad experience?
Ain't no fuck all that. Fuck all that. If Ashanti answers that motherfucking DM and whatever situation that you had going on that was the best that you have experienced. You got the best you've ever experienced. Wild, crazy, nasty, fucking wild sexual experience. Right? And she's saying, Reggie, come on. Don't you got me fucked up. You know what the fuck going on. But listen to me now. But Ashanti
I know
says, Reggie, I got something for you. I sing your DMs.
That shit is terrible.
What? Okay. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not letting you escape this one. And Ashanti says, Reggie, I seen them DMs. Pull up on me. She tells you, pull up on me. You won't ever forget it.
And it might be forgettable.
It might be, but she tells you.
So am I willing?
You said celebrity crush.
Am I willing to pass up on reliving one of my best sexual experiences ever on
Ashanti?
Experiencing
Ashanti,
whether it's good.
No, ain't no weather because you don't know yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whether it's good, diving into the unknown. Oh,
you better stop fucking around with the fucking around, Reggie. No, it ain't tough. You full of dog shit. You're full of dog shit.
As much
because
as I love it.
You're a man, and you chase the cat like every other man.
I gotta conquer new territory.
Yeah, nigga, that shit might have blew you away. But Ashanti telling you, pull up on me. I got this hot box for your ass. Even though you don't know if it's the hot box or not, you ain't gonna think twice, nigga. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with Unapologetic Nation, because I ain't playing with shit. Because guess what? At the end of the day, I fuck with Cash Doll, this, that, and the third. I do. I fuck with her. But I'm gonna be real with you. If Amber Rose tell me, bro, come get this thing, as opposed to my best sexual experience, nigga, I'm going to see Amber Rose and that motherfucking tattoo on the top of her forehead. I'm going.
Now, you had the experience with her, and it was
with who?
With the celebrity crush.
All right.
And it was the worst.
Okay. No, you did then. You did.
Then in hindsight, you're like,
yeah. At least at the end of the day, I know. I'd have hit the celebrity. I know I'd have hit you. Bitch, you trash. That don't mean I'm trash. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I'm trash. I mean you trash. Yeah. But you ain't turned down Ashanti for a motherfucker that said in Colombia. Stop playing with me now. Stop playing with them folks now. You're not doing it. You're not.
Well,
you're not.
It's a Miami one, but
it's a Miami joint.
Yeah,
that was the best.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck where's she from. Ashanti.
I know.
You're not doing Reggie. What are you thinking about? You're not doing it. Like, who you fooling, guy? You're not doing it. You're not doing it. My very best sexual experience, or Cash Doll, or motherfucking Amber Rose, or whoever the fuck you want to put in there, who I've said in the past. That
is it just because it's a celebrity though?
Well, it got nothing to do with the celebrity. It's got everything to do with how I look at her. Like the women that I look at, it's not based on their status.
Okay,
it's based on
me neither. Because my Explorer page, oh my god,
that's what I'm saying. My Explorer page is nuts, and you listen, man. Exactly.
It ain't no celebrities.
It don't got shit to do with you being on the Billboard Top 100 or none of that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you a motherfucker when we get off air, but this motherfucker is nuts. Anyway, but crush wise though.
All right, so is it just the experience with this crush over going with the you already know, like,
100%.
This motherfucker gives it up, like
100%.
So you're gonna pass on this already?
Yes,
like I know.
Yes, Reggie. Like yes, Reggie.
Whatever our chemistry got, or this Reggie. Motherfucker is
you gotta know
a python.
We are men.
Okay.
We are men, bro.
Let me see what Smurf doing. Let's ask.
Man, if Smurf say anything other than what the fuck I just said, hang up on it. Man, y'all niggas, man.
As tempting as it is,
bro, I ain't so.
Can I don't know. I would like to think I could pass up.
You're not doing it. Reggie, you're not doing it. I'm calling bullshit. Bro. You're not doing it. Ashanti.
That's hard to beat.
Ashanti.
It's hard to beat.
T.
I'm sweet on Sweetie too.
I fuck with Sweetie too. That motherfucker is tough.
Yes, she a 49er fan. So I started the DM her like, Listen, check this out. The 49ers and the Panthers play.
Yeah, I know.
If you find yourself out here in Carolina, we should catch the game. Stop, man.
Nigga, no. That's what I'm saying. Like, the nastiest motherfucking experience you done had, bro. Okay, cool. I got it. But your celebrity crush, you have.
I'm sold though. I got it.
Yeah, you gotta know.
So, yeah.
You done been there. You done been there. You done seen
right
her peak.
Mm-hmm.
You done seen her peak.
Mm-hmm.
Your celebrity crush though.
Yeah.
Your celebrity crush though.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what. You done seen this motherfucker. You done seen her videos, her pics,
her
motherfucking reels. You done seen all that interviews.
Mm-hmm.
And you gonna get it up for motherfucking regular degler for that shot? Ain't no fucking way, Reggie. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. I don't give a fuck how good the bun was. I don't give a shit how good the bun was. I ain't sold, bro.
Yeah, I'm sold. I think Ashanti gonna have to come on down. Come on down.
You know what's crazy for me? Like, I got celebrity crushes, but I also the joints that I be looking at or that I rock with or whatever, they got a bad rep or they've been ran through in the industry, right? Or whatever the case may be.
Oh, this nigga sleep. My bad.
No. I got you in my pocket.
Oh, you in a
I'm still moving.
This nigga said in the pocket. No, I got we had this question for one of our unapologetic truths.
What up, Smurf?
What up, Dre?
I'm gonna ask you this question. Would you rather relive your best sexual experience ever or have a one night stand with your celebrity crush, not knowing whether that'll be good or bad?
Celebrity crush.
Yeah, it's no brainer. Smurf. This nigga is trying to tell me, like, he sitting here like scratching his head like it was like he really had to really ponder on what he was going to do, Smurf.
Nah, give me my celebrity crush is Rihanna. So.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. Okay. Cool. Honestly, my celebrity crush is Cash Doll.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga Reggie over here talking like, I might have to. I told him Ashanti. I said, nigga, ain't no way in fuck, nigga, you turning down a no motherfucking Ashanti for a motherfucker up the street. Stop playing with me.
That might mean I'm not a gambler though.
I gamble a lot.
Right.
A lot.
Right.
Talk some sense into your man, Smurf.
Hey, we out of here though, man. I was just calling it.
I'll hit you back once I get upstairs, man.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm checking the damn TV in.
No, you good.
We heard everything we need to hear, Smurf.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'll hit y'all boys back though, man.
All right. Love.
All right. Love, man.
Come on down.
Yeah, bro. You're not, bro.
No. I mean, I think I'm sold, man. I would have to.
You gotta figure it out. I gotta know.
They gotta be the I gotta go with. I mean, I'll put on the line. I mean, I gamble.
You gotta gamble for that. For that, you gotta gamble, bro.
But then it starts to sound like it's more of a notch under the belt too.
So what?
Let's close it out, man. Let's close it out.
So it's okay to have some shit, drunk talk.
It is.
Yeah, your drunk talk, you hit your celebrity crush, your drunk talk shut shit down.
Put that big joke out.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Nigga, shut up, nigga.
Fuck you talking
I'm
about?
Talking, nigga. Yeah. I'm talking. You shut up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay fast.
Yeah, exactly. Like what? Nigga, what you talking about? Nigga, don't tell me about Julia from motherfucking 12th Street, nigga.
Right.
Like, nigga, what? What are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Yeah. Ew. Yeah. That's what you gonna tell a nigga. Ew. Yeah. Ew. Yeah.
Peasant pussy.
Peasant.
Is that it?
Yeah, right.
Mean there. Yeah. Oh man. That's all right. I like that. That's all right.
Yo, man. So we closing this thing out, man. At the end of the day, bro, as always, man, I gave you your flowers, man, on keeping this thing afloat, dog. Mm-hmm. We've been doing I feel as though we've been doing a good job, and we get better every week, man, week in, week out. As far as Unapologetic Nation, we appreciate everything that you've done for us, staying in with us, tuning in, listening with it, however you do it. And as always, mental health is real, man. So myself and Reggie, we may not be subject matter experts, but I can assure you, if you tap into our individual IGs, Facebook, Twitter, whatever the case may be, we will point you into the right direction to get you the help you need before you harm yourself or harm others. Shout out to the great state of North Carolina as always. Shout out to my partners. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my baby. Shout out to my support system. Thank you. I love you. I got you. Other than that, man, you know how I'm giving it up, big dog.
Yes, sir. I just saw this headline that said trans woman claims she slept with singer Ray J and he didn't know that she was a trans.
Yeah, all right.
She said that she didn't divulge to him that she was. I don't know how true it is, but this shit gotta stop. They gotta stop. That's scary shit. The fact that this shit can happen and you don't even know. You motherfuckers are not divulging this information to you. But whatever. Yes, shout out to everybody. All the podcasters, all everybody that fuck with us, that tap in, comments. Hey, appreciate the recommendation on this rum.
Yeah, shit straight.
Yeah, it is. You know, getting a little diversity. You know, I guess we can't fuck with Crown and cognac all the time, right? So
no, it's bullshit. I can definitely fuck with it all the time, but I like what
it,
I like.
Know, yeah. Expand a little bit. Not mad at it, but hey, yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. I got it right.
Tomorrow is man, I don't know.
Tomorrow's a mystery.
Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow is a mystery because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. And today is
the present.
That's why it's called a gift.
It's called a gift. There we go. Got it. Yeah. But yeah, thank y'all for fucking with us, rocking out with us, tuning in, whether it's audio or visual. Hopefully we gave y'all a good episode this time. We had a lot of laughs. I really enjoyed this shit. And for suggestions, let us know. You know, we like as always, we try to improve the quality of content and material that we give y'all. Also, you know, we don't mind having a guest on. If y'all want to be a guest and y'all have some interesting shit y'all want to talk about, let us know. We'll pull you in. But as always, we're unapologetic, we're unfiltered. We appreciate y'all for fucking with us. Traded Nomad, Reg Prime Minister. We are out of here. We see y'all next week.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Cold as ice.
We out.
You know what it is. Thanks for listening to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Better follow me.